Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the semifinals. We're going to stream the match of the Quantum versus Bobcats. It's going to be a great one. My name is Chase, join along with my boy, Carson.
Yo, what's up?
It's going to be a good one tonight, Carson. Don't you agree?
I 100% agree. This is a rivalry that we've had in the majors for such a long time. So,
Such a
yeah,
long.
I'm I'm looking forward to it a lot.
Yeah, and I mean both players on each team, they've been practicing. I mean, this is going to be a great matchup. Obviously, we saw what happened yesterday. Sorry, Carson, but had to take you down. The Wingdings are now in the finals.
Yes, sir.
So whoever wins this matchup will be facing the Wingdings. That's gonna be a good series no matter what. So before we get into this gameplay here, let's go ahead and start us off with predictions. Carson, you take it away.
Oh man, okay. From an analytical standpoint, I kind of have to go with Quantum, okay? Quantum has beaten them the last two times in the last two majors. So, to getting into the finals, but lost to the Wingdings both times. But as a fan perspective, and like a little bit biased, I want to go Bobcats so bad.
Oh man, I've been thinking about this actually for quite some time. I said it previous streams. I was gonna take Quantum because you know they've won every single time they've played. It's been close series every single time, but
100%, yeah.
man, oh man, I just have a gut feeling tonight that the Bobcats are gonna win. I mean, I said that they would be the better team, and I wanted to play them, but man, I don't know. Something just hit me that they're gonna win tonight, and I'm ready for it. I really want them to win. I think they're gonna take it in 6 games. What's your series prediction?
I'm probably gonna go as a biased, Bobcats fan point of view. I'm probably gonna take 6 games as well. Honestly,
Let's go, Bobcats in 6, baby.
I
It's
do
gonna
think that's the
happen. It's
split.
gonna happen. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. I'm gonna go ahead and get these.
That's what I hope for. That's what I
I mean,
hope for.
yeah. I
Realistically, it's gonna be like Quantum in like four somehow.
I don't know. I hope not. That's
Knowing the
probably.
teams, we both know it's gonna be Quantum in four.
I don't know. I think I no, like I said, I actually believe the. Well, we're gonna have to wait some time here because Ethan is AFK. Big.
Oh, he
All
back.
right, never mind. We are back. A little bit confusion on the pick here, but game one, man. Here we go. Starting things off. Ashton and Noka with the kickoff. Now Levering gonna play it to the corner. Frozen. Good 50 off the. Now Ashton trying to do something. Okay, hits it back down. Frozen gonna take a shot on net. It's open, but it's just off the post. That's already a close
Oh
attempt.
no, man!
And a Quantum on the early attack. Is Noka trying to go for a double touch here, but good exit into the corner now with Ashton with a lot of time and got the ball with him as well. He's got the boost. Let's see if he can do anything, but Noka there to shut it down. Trying to get it out to Frozen. Now Frozen trying to get a touch to the midfield. Ashton and Ethan with the double commit there. Now pass down to Levering. Tries to get a flip reset on the ball, but Frozen shuts that down. Now Luka with the early challenge. Trying to get something in the air here. Going for a flip reset. Ashton, good save there. Now Frozen with the chance. And oh man, this has just been an air game right now. We've just seen so many opportunities.
Yeah, both. I would probably say the Bobcats. I think, midfield gameplay has probably been suffering a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of clears from
Oh,
Noka, but we see a miss flip from Noka, resulting in a goal. This is just unfortunate. Eleven goes back thinking possession was taken away. Frozen goes for it, trying to bait out Ashatune, and Noka backflips. Trying to go for the ball. So Ashatune just practically has a wide open net. Wow,
and he's going to put his Bobcats up 1-0. Moving forward into
that's why I like to see. I ain't gonna lie.
Frozen off the crossbar. Now it's a 1v2 opportunity. Ashton backs off, trying to go for a bump for Ethan, but Luka avoids it well. Now Frozen kind of low on boost here. Ashton trying to get a play going, but he missed the ball. Now Frozen trying to get that. Saves it. Now Noka with plenty of time here. Trying to beat out the Bobcats first, man. And Bobcats have had all the pressure so far. But can we see something here? We know they can do it. Ashton gets a good 50 on one. Frozen fakes out Ashton. Now we have an opportunity going the other way. The wave dash trying to get it up. Leverage shuts that down. Bobcats have just been playing solid defense as well, all around. Great play. Noka trying to get flashy with it, going for a flip reset. Frozen off a pass to Noka, and Noka just barely missed. Now, Bobcats going the other way. Noka trying to get it around. Ethan in the air. We know how good he is. Fakes it, goes low, tries to get a pinch around Noka, but not going to work. Gets a one around him. Frozen awkward here. Sends a shot. Is that on target? Yes, it is.
Oh man, we see a Leverant over here chilling in almost no man's land, thinking that a challenge would happen, and goes for it and just gets punished because he wasn't rotating, far outside. And Frozen just goes up the wall and punishes him very quickly. And Ashatune just couldn't hold him off. He was already coming back from that 50.
It's a well play. Great play there from beating.
100%.
Should not have happened, to be realistic.
No, I happen to agree.
11 trying to get something going, and Ashton is there for the shot, but what a save from Noka. 11 trying to keep it going, gets a flick, and it's in. The Bobcats equal it right back up.
This was absolutely beautiful ball control. You saw Frozen getting a little bump there, but to get past Noka so quickly is that's a hard feat to do. He's a really heavy ones player, so 11 just had beautiful ball control and a great flick to match that ball control.
Now another kickoff goal for the Bobcats.
Oh my goodness, man! The Bobcats are nailing them in.
I mean,
great,
Ashton,
just great at 50.
Kill. Great kill there.
Exactly.
And we've seen in previous series that the Bobcats like to do that Spanish kickoff, like to go for those fake kickoffs. So expect that later in the series. But they keep getting goals like that. Maybe they don't do that. You know what I mean?
And definitely in the comms, I could definitely see them talking like, "Oh yeah, I have the kickoff down." So they're probably talking to each other about it and just telling them to cheat up on it.
I mean, that's gonna come a big part into the semifinals. Especially don't let those goals, affect you mentally as well. I mean, this is all a mental game in my. Now we can see Leverett trying to do something in the air, but Noka shuts him down. But it's a big demo, and we saw this in the last series that we saw yesterday against the Wingdings and Egos, that the physical gameplay was there. We know that's how the Bobcats. Maybe we can see that happening. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm scared. Good series. Noka, no boost here. Out of the play. Has to get back as Ashton trying to get a play working in the air. Doesn't work out. Now it's a cutoff shot on, but it's just off the crossbar. Gets a demo on Ashton. Doesn't really do much.
This better be a goal. Oh my goodness.
Trying to get a shot on Ashton.
Oh!
It's the save. It's on target. Ashton clears it out. This is an open net. And the overcommit from the Quantum is going to lead to a goal.
This is a classic Quantum overcommit. I'm not even this was just so poorly executed. Boost Starved was to perfection. Bobcats, were down bad in that whole entire scenario. And you know what? Ashton kept his cool, cleared it, and 11, clamped up and got the pre-flip into it.
And there it is, that fake kickoff. And I mean, if we see something crazy, this game one is over. Bobcats are, but like I said, they looked good. Quantum looking kind of shaky though. Offense wasn't really there. They've missed a lot of shots that they should have probably scored, and that defense is looking shaky. Bobcats can continue this. Who knows what's going to 15 seconds left in game one. Noka gonna put on a shot, but Ashton declines that, and man, that was great. That's Quantum are just, I don't know. They cannot be in a good spot right now. Ashton trying to put in one more, but Quantum says no to that. The Bobcats overall though, gonna take game one here.
Yeah, 100%. Bobcats came in a dominating fashion, let alone offense and defense. Bobcats had a total of 6 saves compared to Quantum's 5. Yet again, they also put on equal amount of pressure as Quantum. Just shots stick. They had that synergy going, especially with rotation. You could see Leverant going far post practically to perfection. There wasn't a single slip up really he did. Leverant was the powerhouse in that offense, with 3 goals. I think if Quantum needs to, progress in this series, they have to put on pressure, but that pressure has to succeed at least. They had 10 shots. They had more shots than the Bobcats, but only one of those goals stuck. So, that 10% just is not good enough. They have to, come up with a plan in comms to get it. They also had, a good amount of saves. They had that defense going for them as well. But they need that offense.
Speaking about that defense, I mean, even though they did put 10 shots, Quantum with 6 saves,
No,
and I
5.
mean, and they just got to put on more quality shots. I know, like you said,
I
but
100% agree.
but I mean, I don't know. How can you? I mean, I don't know. Move on
It's
to
just the Bobcats defense was so good.
yeah, it was perfect in my opinion. They played phenomenal. But as we move on to game 2 here. Oh my gosh, I'm already choking. I'm
You good?
choking. Yeah, I'm good now. We're good now. Ashton trying to start things off with a shot here. Frozen standstill, kind of safe, but it's on the goal line.
Oh my goodness,
Barely
man.
gets away from that one. Quantum.
How were no saves issued
They
during
didn't
the
even
whole
get a
entire
shot
thing?
for
What?
that. That was I think Rocket League's trying to rig the Bobcats here. Oh my goodness, Noka! What a
Noka,
shot! Let's go,
no!
Noka! Noka.
Noka.
That's a very
Noka
unfortunate.
single-handedly throwing this game. No, I'm just joking. 11 was wrapping around, putting it off, the corners. But Noka clearly wanted to put it off the backboard and just wasn't there, quick enough. It was just hesitated, and it went straight in beautiful.
Fake attempt there from
Best goal Noka scored.
the only goal, Noka.
Did he not score last game? Yeah, no, you're bad.
Anyways, 2-on-1 here for Quantum.
This is not gonna look good for 11.
11 though hits the
Actual
brakes.
clutch up.
Hits
Oh my
the brakes
goodness.
off Frozen. Now going the other way with a shot. Frozen leaves that. Very dangerous play there, but gets the boost. Ashton puts a shot on net, and the Bobcat's gonna go 2 up in the first minute.
Honestly, Noka being demoed here was an urge. I literally thought it as he was playing this out. It was an urge to cheat up and chase that ball as he was panicking. That was just panic. Ashatune saw the opportunity and clutched on it. Put a drop down shot and put it past Noah. As that's just what you need to do there.
Yeah, and I mean, I have no words. Bobcats coming out early, strong early, may I say. But Ashton, he's played his role perfectly throughout game 1. He was that defensive man. 11. I feel like we can still expect more from him. He's done great as well, but expect more. But Frozen and Noka, they need to wake up. We know it takes them some time to wake up. But you got to be on your game in the semifinals if you want to be a championship team. Yeah, this is semifinals. Come on, guys. Anyways, look, another misflip. We've seen 2 already that's led to goals. Now, Frozen sends it downfield. Levering hits it to the right. Noka trying to get a good 50, which he does. Now is in the air with 100 boost. Gets past the ball, though. Now Frozen hits it to the corner. Ashton off the wall. Levering with a shot behind Frozen, but Noka is ready for it. Corner. Noka gets a dunk on him. No Bobcats players biting at this ball just yet. Levering misses the read, but Ashton there to help him up. Help him. Now Levering get a shot on.
Noah is purposely throwing, I swear.
Noka has been paid. No, anyways.
I've given Noah a good, large sum of money.
11 in the corner. We saw an own goal from Noka earlier in this same position. Ashton puts a shot on such a slow shot, but it might find its way in.
Oh my goodness! Noah might not be throwing. What?
On the goal line, we saw it was pretty much a pixel save there.
It really
Big
was.
play. Ashton now with a flick. Noka gets in it again.
With zero
Defensively,
boost.
Noka has been playing amazing. But Frozen sent it down. Trying to get something working on offense. But nothing yet. Now Levering. It gets past Frozen somehow. Noka panic flip there, but worked out now. Ashton trying to get back with no boost. Frozen, he's got boost in his tank. trying to get a double touch. What a save there from 11, but Noka there to follow it up.
This was honestly a great play from Frozen, you know, getting it off backboard and knowing that he could maybe get over Ashitune very easily
Ooh.
and just dropping it down. Even if it didn't go in, he knew that Noah was there for that rebound off the backboard. So, and Noah slots it top left, just where he needs to put it. So, great play from Quantum there.
We need to see more of that from Frozen and Noka.
I
We
100%
know
agree.
we know they're both offensively great, but they're not showing it right now. And 11 trying to get something
no!
working. Ashen misflips. And he overcommits, but Noka missed the open net.
Oh
No.
my goodness,
He
Noah
barely
was
gets it in.
dude, he was flirting with that line of not gonna make that in. That was scary. You
That
know,
was
just
very
getting enough speed
close.
with that wave dash, but he saw that opportunity to hit it past Ashitune, not expecting a strong hit at all. So, the Bobcats just overextended that play.
I will say, I accidentally almost said Ashton was a quantum player because of his colors on his car.
It is
We
unfortunate
need to
colors.
find him.
I think those are BDS.
$250,000. Oh, what a 50 there. Let me shut up about that. But
Oh
11,
my goodness, I didn't even see what was happening. I was
11
looking at
gets a
Ashitune's
really
colors.
good 50 on Noka here on the mid boost. And
11 absolutely bodied him. Oh my goodness.
Frozen wasn't ready for that.
Frozen was like he didn't even know what happened until like he saw the replay. Wow, beautiful 50 from 11 there.
Beautiful. Now, Bobcats with that goal lead again. They gave up two effectively, but now they're back up in that lead. Minute left in game 2 here. Can we see the Bobcats take a 2-0 series lead? I don't actually think it's happened before. 11 trying to get a shot on. Just off now. Ashton trying to keep up that pressure, going for bumps, trying to get that physical gameplay to action. Now Noka hits it off of the Bobcats. Now Frozen gets it around Ashton. The
Oh,
overcommit there
no.
from the Bobcats players, and now Frozen will tie this game up 3-3.
This is what Quantum needed. This is what Quantum needed is an overcommit from the Bobcats, and Frozen saw it. He saw it, and again, this is Ashitune overextending in this play, and not challenging the ball, quite simply, and saw it and just took advantage of the simple overextension.
For the Bobcats, you gotta start paying attention to those overcommits, because that has now led to 2 goals. Ethan trying to get a good flip reset there. Oh, with 20 seconds left. Quantum in control of the ball in their own half, though. Another double commit from the Bobcats. Relevant's going to control it for himself. No boost. Frozen and Noka with all the boost here. These last couple of seconds, Ashton hits it around 1. Relevant gets a pop-up. Can we see a 0-second goal? It's on there, but
No, dude!
Noka plays it well, gets the 50. Now we're in overtime in game 2. And it's the Spanish kickoff. Like we said before. Expect that to come out.
Hey guys, that
Now.
is the dumbest kickoff in all of Rocket League. I'm just gonna let you know this. This is a 2v1.
Ashton
Noah's
getting physical.
actually
Gets
pummeled.
bumps on 2 players. Chance here
In my
for the
opinion,
Bobcats.
I do not think 11 should have played that slow, but whatever.
Is this a goal? Okay, trying to get a 1v1 play going. And now the other way. Frozen. In control. Trying to get a pinch off the wall. Ashton putting it in reverse.
Put on reverse, Terry.
Gets a 50 onto the wall. No, Noka gets the dunk. Air dribble dunk to finish game 2. What a play there.
Beautiful play from Noah here. Saw 11 go up and reads him to the tee. Beautiful dunk. Probably Noah has carried this game with 6 saves and 3 goals. You know, great job from Quantum here.
Yeah, and I'd like to point out, like you said, Noka carrying that series. And I mean, we need to see Frozen step up. Of course, he did score that, goal to tie up the game, but that's not enough. If you want to be a championship team, you got to be able to have both of your players playing good. And Frozen, he needs to be that guy to step up because he obviously,
I still
in
think
my
Frozen
opinion,
played
is the better
exceptional.
player.
He still okay. Frozen did, in my opinion, still played exceptional. He still had a goal, an assist, and 3 saves. You know, I definitely think Ashton was lacking in the department of just stats. But I still think, overall hits, he did a phenomenal job. Bobcats put on crazy amount of pressure. It was just the opposite this time. Bobcats could not land any of that pressure to a goal. They could not transfer it to a goal. Where Quantum, they put on solid shots, and those shots made it into the back of the net. So it's practically the same advice Bobcats need. That pressure needs to be converted into goals, or they're just going to suffer throughout this series.
Noka defensively was playing out of his mind,
I 100% agree.
but the
That is
Bobcats,
insane.
but the Bobcats, what really lost them that game was their overcommits. They need to be careful on those over, because that led to 2 goals, which pretty much let them go into overtime. I mean, overtime was its own thing, but as we move on to game 3 here, series tied up 1-1. Like we said, always a close series,
Oh,
but Ashton with a kickoff goal to start things off.
I will be saying that during these, now third game, Bobcats kickoff has just been so dominant. It's just been so dominant. Ashatun with just great kickoffs right now, and you can see he's capitalizing on it. If you're not capitalizing on it and you're just giving away the ball, then it's unfortunate. But they are making something of it.
Yeah, now let's see, Ashton, maybe he's the one to step up in this game. Frozen, low boost on his own backboard, trying to get something going. Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. I have low boost as he air dribbles it to the other half, but 11 now on the wall, trying to get a flick out middle. Okay. Take matter into his own hands, but Ashton's gonna hit him downfield now. Double commit there from Quantum.
Oh,
Almost
man.
a team bump. 11 throwing himself at the ball, being annoying and being a menace. Noka recovers. And now
11's
tries-
like, how many 50s can I do? No!
Ashton, oh!
Oh
Noka
my
almost
goodness.
crossbarred it. 11 almost there to save it. But Ashton, that
Noka.
big backflip right there.
Oh man! Once again, being the powerhouse of Quantum's offense, that extra flick solidified that goal. 11 just could not get there or read that extra flick. He just couldn't.
It's a great play there from Noka, but Ashton, really what was the way to point out there is it was unlucky, and now Frozen reads him, baits him into the boost, and that's a beautiful play there from Frozen.
Wow, man. Again, I'm seeing just an overcommit. And honestly, a boost over ball, I think we're going back to basic skills here. But I think Ashatun really just saw that tasty big 100 and was like, I gotta go for it. And matter of fact, Frozen just saw it. It was like, okay, it's walk-in free net, So that needs to be changed up real quick.
Working. An opportunity, both another overcommit and another double commit, and Quantum gonna go up 3-1.
You hate to see it, guys. You hate to see it. Ashatun going up. I think comms were severely lacking during this whole entire play. I think 11 had a given, I got to go for this in Monkey. But Ashatun was like, yeah, that's my ball. That's my 50. So I think that was just a communication error and just a double commit.
And if you're Ashton, you're playing your role. You're letting 11 be that guy, but at some point, do you say, hey, I need to start getting involved in the offense? He almost puts in a goal there, but and Bobcats got to figure out their offense here, but Noka and Quantum have figured their offense out as they're now up 2 goals, but
I don't know, man. If you just saw what Noka did, you'd be kind of disappointed. I ain't gonna lie.
it's a good 50.
Oh, no!
Oh, what a redirect!
Oh my goodness!
What a redirect from Ashton.
That
A
was
little
not
bit
on
lucky.
purpose. That was not on purpose. Super lucky. Matter of fact, this probably should not even be a goal. But 11,
Oh.
beautiful 50 from Ashatun to get it over to 11. But 11 slots it right in front of Ashatun, and Ashton redirects it top left bins.
And if
Lucky
I
goal.
will say, it obviously you want to take the goal. You want to, shoot it
I mean,
as fast
heck,
as
a goal is a
possible.
goal.
But you're 11. Try and place that to the bottom. Let that all the time because you have a Quantum player coming in from your right, and then you got the play happening right in front of you. So that's just a dangerous play there from 11. But it worked out in the end, and he tries to get a good shot. What a save there from Milka. But now Ashton, keeping up that pressure. Low boost though.
Not anymore.
Milka, it's jump there, and now Frozen trying to get something working, gets the 100 boost steal. Levert gets bumped from Noka. Here comes this physical gameplay. Levert trying to get something working, no boost, but keeps going with the ball. Frozen onto the left wall on his side. Trying to get a 50 on Ashton, does well. Gets the other 100 boost. Levert shuts down that play. Now Noka up in the air. You're Ashton, gotta go. It just so.
Bro, is the new
Frozen.
meta backflip flick 50s? Like, what is this?
Good play there. Worked.
Is that the meta? I've seen like 80 of them during this whole entire series. I'm like, what the heck?
Levert trying to get a flip reset. Frozen playing very smartly. He's using his mechanics smartly, and I feel like he's improving, but Ashton gets a good 50, and he says hit the gym to Noka as he ties up the game.
That is what we need to see. Forces it in with the dead 50. You know, that dead 50. Noka knew this was going to be a loss somehow. Okay, he knew he just needed to try to manage it as, you know, as well possible. And he tried, and Ashton saw it and was like, all right, I'll take the free goal practically, because it was just a 50. That's all that was needed.
It's a great read from Ashton. Just boom it downfield and get it past the defense. But it's all tied up. 1:30 left in game 3 here. Levern 50s it out. Ashton has an open net to work with as Levern gets the bump. What a save from Frozen, able to recover off that.
Don't know about that finishing for the Bobcats, I ain't gonna lie.
It was not the best play. Ashton, good save there. Uses the last bit of his boost to get that save. Now Levern in the air. We haven't seen much from him, but we can see Ashton putting in his 4th goal of the game.
This is just about what we saw, almost very similar to what we saw in Game 2 of Quantum. You know, Levern bringing it over both defenders off backboard, baiting them out, and, you know, Ashton there just like Noah was there for Frozen.
I mean, you know, maybe sometimes you got to steal from the other team's playbook, but
I happen to agree.
It's working out for them. But on Bobcats' side, they're still got the lead. They're in a good position right now. But just make sure you work on those overcommits, because this is not the time to do it. Frozen, no boost in the air. Levert hits it to his own side with the corner boost. Hits it down to Ashton. What a passing play from the Bobcats, and he's gonna put in his 5th goal, and most likely seal this game.
Levern saw the passing play opportunity, and Noka was just, you know, preemptively flipping into the ball, thinking he could maybe get an early jump on the pass. But no, Ashton was there and was quick. He's got all 5 goals. He needs one more to get that double hat trick, but all natural 5 goals. So crazy play. I shouldn't say natural. There are 3 of them are assisted, excuse me. But you know, not to be underestimated at all. They make it 6-3.
It's just
oh no, man.
But maybe Ashton can put in his double hat trick.
I wish. That's what I'd like to see from Ashton. Pad them stats, boy. You know what I mean?
We see one more happen for the Bobcats. Maybe a goal from Ashton. He tries to get it, but Bobcats seal game 3 here. And that, I mean, you could definitely see they changed up how they played. They were more defensive. They had the good rotation. They weren't overcommitting as much.
And they were aggro. They were so aggro. Levern himself he was 0 for 7. But Ashton was 5 for 7. So, I mean, one of them at least has to connect. And, you know, as you can see, Frozen was 2 for 5, and Noka was 1 for 2. And, I mean, Quantum's defense was still on par, you know, making regular saves. So, I'm just telling you is that Quantum had great defense, but not good enough defense. It just wasn't good enough. They had so many passing plays, so many, you know, capitalizations on overcommits and whatnot. I think they came back from them being down, you know, 1-3 pretty well.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're Quantum, you got to realize that the Bobcats came in this game super aggro, and they shut down your offense. Sure, you might have scored 2 open nets off those overcommits, but once they cleaned that up, you were doomed. I mean, Quantum
100%.
didn't score a single goal for almost 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So if Bobcats can keep this up, they're looking like the better team, in my opinion.
No, I agree with, like, you couldn't have said any better. I'm saying that Bobcats, again, I want Quantum to win another game to secure my my prediction, but at the same time, I would prefer them to take it in 5.
But as we move on, Ashton, he was the guy last game. Can he be the guy this game? Levering there to shut down that play. Now Frozen. Nothing working for him. Ashton trying to get a touch off that backboard. Now Noka sends it to the Bobcats backboard as the Levering is going to take that into his own hand. Trying to get a double touch. Gets the mid boost though. Ashton gets a shot. Good play there to go for the bump.
Oh,
Ashton
no.
does demo the goalkeeper go. Missed opportunity there from the Bobcats, but they still have that pressure. But now Noka here for the shot. Kind of an overcommit. Ashton.
Yeah, 100%.
Now Ashton trying to get 50 on this ball with Noka. Noka almost bumps his teammate in 11 with a pre-flip save. What a save. And now moving this. Noka trying to get something working for him. These low boosts. 11. That doesn't go for him. Now 11. In the corner. Frozen gets a good 50. Makes one guy go. Now Ashton. Nothing to work there. 11 in the air. And fakes out Noka. Goes low. Tries to get a 50. But Ashton is there to keep going. Trying to get something onto the backboard. Now Noka with the 1v1 opportunity. Ashton low boost just flicks it up in hopes that no one's there, and it worked out.
That was pretty lucky in my opinion, I ain't gonna lie. That no one was there.
Now Ashton on the wall here. Trying to get a first killer play. He sends it long. Leverett trying to hit it up into the air. Trying to control this low boost here, though. Bumps out Noka. But Ashton doesn't connect on the double touch there. And it's been a low-scoring game so far. Now Leverett. Good backflip challenge. Sends it long. Now Frozen. The 100 boost. Good pass there from Leverett. Goal line save there. Both players double committing. They get out of it. What's your thoughts on this game so far? I mean, no goals have been scored.
So close. I would say, of course, Bobcats have that pressure like so much, but oh my goodness, open net, close. But I think the Bobcats have the pressure and the advantage in that sense. But Quantum has the equal defense to match that pressure. So that's why we think it's been so close. Yet Quantum just needs to put on, a little bit of shots of their own.
There it is.
And that right there is exactly what Bobcats were looking at. Something was going to stick if they kept on throwing the ball at the net. This was just a simple miss overcommit, or I should say miss rotation from Noka. And Ashatune saw it and was like, all right, I'll take it. I mean, it's free at that point when you see Noah not turn into the net and Frozen just committed to the ball. So.
Yeah, I mean, we're more than halfway through this game. Bobcats, even though they haven't had a lot of pressure, they finally put one in the back of the net. A dangerous play there. That overcommit. You gotta watch out. Now Leverett. No boost to his name. It's barely a reaching save there. Now Ashton with the 100 boost has to play it fast. Frozen trying to control it into his own corner. Tries to get a play on Ashton, but Ashton reads it perfectly. Noka getting a desperation touch upfield. This looks like an open net for the Bobcats, but he's no boost. Frozen gets back to it barely. Now Ashton into his own corner. Risky touch there. Good 50.
That should have been capitalized on, in my opinion.
Frozen, though, didn't bite. No. Throwing it to his own wall. Trying to just get a pre-flip on that touch there, which he does well. Nothing going for Quantum offensively. Ashton in the air. Good demo there from Leverett trying to open up the play. Noka put down. Now Ashton trying to play the ball again. A little bit of confusion there on the Quantum side, but
a little bit is an understatement.
A little bit is an understatement. I mean, if you're scoring 0 goals with this kind of...
No!
Oh my goodness. That was
Quantum
close.
with this goofy offense over here. Oh my goodness.
Leverett, beautiful touch there. Now Ashton gets the mid boost. That is big. 20 seconds left in game 4 here. If Bobcats win this game, they will be on series point. And Quantum's season is going to be on the line. And We don't hear that much.
Imagine winning 2 out of the 3 majors, and then the one that actually
They've
matters.
never won a major. Oh, but he's gonna tie it up with 1 second
I
left.
should say finals. Okay. What the heck just happened? Frozen, my man, a clutch up legend, ice in his veins. I think Asher and Eleven got a little tangled up, having their own fun, thinking they have this shelled out, easy W's, caught off guard, and Frozen was like, I'll
It's
take
that
it.
double
What
commit
the
from the
heck?
Bobcats again.
No, that.
But now we're in overtime. We're in overtime.
Who won in overtime last game? I wonder who. It was a man named Noka sealing the deal for Quantum.
Can he do it again? That's the real question. Frozen. Trying to get a shot. It's into the corner now. Noka with the boost, though. Trying to just be annoying.
Noka, you are a borderline ape, dude. Dude's got primitive skills right there. Eleverant.
Eleven going for the low 50.
Oh.
Shut down by Frozen. Now he's in the air. Frozen couldn't reach that one.
What
It's on target.
the heck?
Noka wasn't ready for it. And he missed.
Didn't know
But he
it's
missed.
no boost. It's
He missed the open net. Nah, she's trying to get something going.
Frozen.
He's no boost. It's kind of awkward, but that is no excuse to miss that shot.
That
should have
great
been.
defense,
That should have
though.
been game.
No,
And
I
now
haven't
we're
agreed, but
we're still
whatever.
playing. We're still playing. It's still going on. Eleven just trying to keep up this pressure and forcing Quantum to lose their boost. Now trying to get a flick. Ashen gets bumped into it. It's off. He's trying to get a double touch. He gets up 50. It's on the
my
goal
God.
line. And that boost grab from Frozen is going to be huge for Quantum, as now he can finally control it and get it out.
That's what
But he
you
plays
thought.
it bad.
No
And 11
way.
is going to seal game 4. Bobcats are going to go up 3-1 in the series. That's never happened before in this rivalry.
This clear from Frozen is not at all what he wanted. It led straight to 11, and Noah was boost starved and had nothing to his name in that boost aspect. Such a great game by Bobcats and Quantum. Such a tight game. 11 with 10 shots on net. That shows how aggro and aggressive they are. But I think Quantum, they have 7. Frozen has 7 saves. And Noah has 3 saves. This defense and offense has been switching off back and forth this series non-stop. It has been just a non-stop tug of war in the offensive defense aspect. I want to see a little bit of a more even out team of Quantum. If they want to stay alive at all and maybe make a 3-1 comeback, they have to clamp up in both aspects, not just defensively. They got 3 shots. They got 4 shots combined. That's not a lot of offense compared to 13 shots by Bobcats in total. So,
And if you're the Bobcats, I mean, you should be excited. You've never been
100%.
3-1 up on a team. Quantum season is on the line. And if they lose this game, they will be going home, and the Bobcats, for the first time ever, will be winning this matchup. But it all comes down to how they perform. I mean, Noka has, in my opinion, been playing outstanding. Frozen, he's been the guy that has been putting in the open nets, but he's not been that player that we know he is. Hopefully this doesn't bite on Quantum. Game 5, series point here. Bobcats looking to end it, as Ashen is in the air, going for an air dribble. Trying to get a low 50, and he does it! Ashen, off the kickoff, 6 seconds in, puts his team up.
That right there is a huge confidence builder for Bobcats. Beautiful air dribble off the side roll, off kickoff again, and 50s Noah. So, I should say, yeah, I believe it was Noah. So,
Ashen
great
showing
job,
what's up to Noka, and taking a play out of his playbook, as we saw in overtime. But Ashen, he's been outstanding this series. He's been more than what we were expecting from him. And 11, he's been doing his role perfectly. But Frozen trying to get something working for him. Ashen shuts that down. Now Noka plays it to the wall, trying to get this mid boost. Doesn't spawn for him. Now 11 hits it back down to Ashton, trying to keep the offensive going. Frozen, no boost to his name, gets the chain dashes on the wall here. It's a miss from Ashton. Noka goes all in for it. Trying to recover, but Bobcats now. Trying to get something going downfield. Quantum have been playing the midfield really good here. Demo there from Frozen, the physical gameplay getting involved, and Frozen's going to land perfectly where the ball is, and he's gonna put his team up, or put his.
This was
tie the
a
game.
very fortunate 50 by Noah, but also Frozen was there for this exact reason. He was there for that pass. He knew when to demo Leverant, and Ashitune was there with minimal boost. You know, Frozen boost starved him. So great play from Quantum to tie up the series. I'm not series, excuse me, game.
Yeah, but now Frozen trying to get a save. 11 trying to get the bumps involved. This is where Bobcats, I think, play well when they get that physical gameplay involved. But they've been playing they've been playing it like a different Bobcats we've never seen before. This is a scary team, man. But now 1-1, 3:34. I don't even know why I'm being specific on the time. Time don't matter right now. We have plenty enough time to play this game 5. But Ashton, I don't know, man. I'm just excited. Ashton.
This is an exciting game 5.
He's trying to work it into the corner here. Gets it around 1. 11 not going all in for that play. But respectable after all the overcommits we've seen from the Bobcats. And Ashton, that's a whiff there. 11 though, able to back him up. Now 11 on the wall here. No boost, steals the mid boost. Ashton, good 50. 11 gets that bump. Ashton wasn't ready for it though. Now Noka has to play the pass, and he does that perfectly with the early challenge. Now Frozen gets a 50 off the corner of Bobcats. Noka trying to control it, gets a cut. Ashton though clears it. Frozen right back at them though. Now trying to get a bump. Ashton, good dodge on the bump there. Noka plays it aggressively. We can see Quantum starting to play really aggressive right now. After we're halfway through this game, and then another bump comes out from the Bobcats.
I think 11 should have taken that slowly. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, almost a goal. Maybe if he played it slowly, we could have seen a 2-1 scoreline, but nevertheless.
We can't live in hypotheticals, apparently.
Oh, beats out Noka. Plays it far, but another bump, and Ashton puts in the game.
Oh my goodness, 11 with a beautiful ball control, puts it off the backboard, stuffs it in, sees Noah, and Frozen, and demos him. This is like the 8th demo he's had this game alone. He has been so.
And another fake kickoff from the Bobcat. And like you were saying, he's been so great offensively. And now it's a misplay there from Frozen. Ashton in the 1v1. Noka tries to get the fake. I thought he had it for a second, but Noka, what a save there. Now Frozen with the misflip. And Noka sends it to the wall. Frozen into the corner. Trying to get something around. Ashton plays it good. 11 trying to get that boost. Noka, good shot on freaking... I was about to say Frozen.
Are you okay?
I was about to say Frozen, but...
Ashton. No, don't worry.
Ashton. Good goal line save. Frozen almost got fancy there.
Fancy? The player?
Fancy?
No,
Fancy? Fancy, if you're watching, we love you. Not really.
Chase, speak for yourself, my guy.
Anyways, Ashton trying to get a sidewall redirect. 11
Oh.
almost puts one in off that ankle. That would have been crazy, but now Frozen. Good bump there from 11. The physical gameplay has been winning. Ashton goes for the air dribble bump, but Noka barely avoids that. 11 puts on a shot. It's off the corner.
He knows his limits. He knows his boundaries.
It's a 2v1, but Ashton no boost, but plays it well. Now 11 sends it down. 45 seconds left into game 5. We need to see something happen on the Quantum side. It's another shot. Frozen gets a good save though. They tied it up with 1 second left last game. Let's see if they can do anything here. A fake for that from Frozen. Now Noka controlling it to himself. Ashton gets a good 50. It's in the Bobcats corner. 20 seconds left. 11 passes it. Trying to get back. Get that boost. Be defensive. This is what the Bobcats need to do. Now Noka playing it up in the air. Going for a bump. 11 avoids it. Frozen a whiff. And now 11 controlling it. A bump now. And now 0 seconds. And once the ball drops, it's game and it's game. Bobcats take the series in 5.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. I cannot believe it right now.
Oh my goodness. That is wow. Dude, Bobcats took it in a dominating
Bobcats
fashion.
are your now semifinals winner in this matchup, and now it is the Wingdings vs Bobcats in the Scrub Cup Finals. Oh my
That
goodness!
was such an
What did
intense
me and you
match.
both say? We had that
We
gut
said
feeling.
we said
We
we
had that
said we
gut
said
feeling,
we said
baby.
4-2, but I'm telling you that that makes me happy for Bobcats. You know, their majors, they struggled so hard in their majors. You know, they lost every single major semifinal to the Quantum. They've always matched up and they lost. And majority of which, you know, even in regular season, they lost quite a bit. To see them move on to the finals against the Wingdings because they got that Quantum is kind of a Cinderella story. You know, you don't think that. You
They,
just don't think they would ever do that.
I mean, I mean, the Bobcats are proving that when it matters most, they step up to the plate and they won this series. They played phenomenal. I mean, as like before we continue talking about Bobcats, let's focus on Quantum here. They had a great season. They finished top 4. Obviously, they were projected to be, in the finals. Obviously, the number 2 seed, but man, oh man, did they have a great season. They made every single major finals. Obviously, they didn't come away with one, but still, what a season. Frozen and Noka, they weren't on their game tonight, unfortunately, but you still
They
can't be
played
mad at a
both
top 4
well.
finish. Maybe for
Eh,
them.
exactly. You know, I don't know. For them, I think they're pretty bummed out knowing that they were top 2 this whole entire season. You know, they were top 2. So I definitely can see why they could easily be bummed out. But let alone they played very well. You know, but Bobcats just came out top.
I mean, yeah, it's
I'm
it's
trying to
it's
see if we could get an interview done.
we can definitely get an interview done here with the Bobcats players. I'm gonna go ahead and get them in here. But man, what a series we saw there. And if you want, I mean, before we interview these players, I just want to say shout out to the Bobcats and Quantum for making this a great made a great rivalry. I mean, we've seen it's been to game 6, game 7, every single series, but this one was game 5. And now as we have Ashton and Eleven in here, are you guys with us?
Oh, yeah. They were definitely with us.
I
Yeah, we're with
mean,
you.
may I ask you both? I mean, I'll start. I'm gonna start with you, Ashton. As the team captain, which I believe you are, how are you guys feeling? I mean, I don't understand. How are you guys feeling?
This is what I told Ethan. I said, one word, relieved. Because I mean, we knew we could beat them like this whole time. Yeah, we went into last major with no strategies. We just said we're gonna go in and have fun, and then we'll use the replays of what worked against us and develop a game plan to directly counter that in the series that matters. And that was this series. Like this whole season, we knew we were capable of beating them. It was just about actually going out there and doing it. And we didn't play a perfect series, but man, I feel great. Ethan?
I mean, we've known kind of like Ashton said, we kind of knew that we are capable. We have the skill enough to um, compete with anyone and beat anyone in here, but it was kind of our communication was kind of just lacking through like all the series we were playing until this past couple series, and we definitely got that tightened up, and I think it shows for sure.
I
I mean,
100% agree.
yeah, I mean that was well said. Well, I mean, congrats guys for coming into this series knowing that you were capable of winning. But may I ask, 11, towards the end of this series, you guys played that physical game which I thought you guys were gonna play, and I mean, holy crap, 11, you were just being a complete demon on the field with those demos, opening up the goals for Ashton. I mean, what were you guys? What were you guys? Did you guys expect to do that? Were you guys planning on doing that?
We actually said before the series, we said if we're not getting more demos or if we're not more aggressive than them, we're going to lose the series. And we were more aggressive than them, and we got more demos. So I think it worked out a little bit in our favor.
Well, dang, man.
Yeah, you guys
That
shut down that offense from.
exactly. But both defensively, I would just like to comment, your guys' defense was absolutely phenomenal. Both teams' defense. But specifically, you guys had a phenomenal defense and let barely anything come through. That was very impressive, and rotations were on par with some of the best I've ever seen. It was a clinic of a game, or a 5 game series.
I mean, yeah, I mean, now I gotta ask you both. You've won this series. You've won the semifinals. You beat the team that you were expecting. The team that you really wanted to beat. Let's
We
be
called him
honest here.
out.
You called them out. But moving forward, you guys are now in the Scrub Cup finals to win it all. You're going against the Wingdings, the team, the number 1 overall team. They won yesterday. You guys feel like you can beat them? I should have let Carson ask. Carson, you asked the question. I don't. Just re-ask
You
it.
already asked it.
No, re-ask
Well,
it.
do you want to beat them?
Do I want to beat them? I certainly do want to beat them.
Do
And
you
are we
think you can beat
capable?
them?
Oh yeah, we're absolutely capable.
I
I
don't.
think
I
Ethan would
100%
say
agree.
I
Ethan would
don't
say the
think
same
we're gonna
thing.
beat them. I know we're gonna beat them.
Oh,
Oh, a little bit of a right. Oh, and
okay.
he's
shit.
gone. He's
I
gone. That's the
understand
last
that.
message
Hey,
he said.
Ashtun, if you do talk to him, can you please tell him to look at his messages, please? I beg
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, I got
GM to
you.
GM.
No, we're definitely capable. I mean, we beat them in a tournament outside of the RLSA. We've beaten them in scrims. To me, it's about whose day is it, right? Who's playing better on the day? It's literally a coin flip, in my opinion.
I
I'm
kind of
being
beg to
dead
differ,
serious.
but
Um,
I'm going Bobcats purely because I do not want the Wingdings to win this,
I
even though I
mean,
lost to them.
me and Carson both had that gut feeling. We both predicted you guys to
Yeah,
win.
we did.
Thankfully, you guys came out on
bro,
top.
you almost cast or cursed us, bro. That'd be crazy. No,
Listen, man,
but-
we said Bobcats in the 6, and let's just say you proved us wrong, but in a good
So
way.
let me say, we did not play a perfect series. There were lots of mistakes. Like in my opinion, we should have
Well,
closed
yeah.
this out
The
sooner.
overcommits.
Like so, like when we gave up that one goal, where it was 1-0, and like we just miscommunicated. Like I call out, I got it. He goes, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna back off, and we both ended up not going. We got scored on. I'm sure you guys remember that.
Yeah.
But to me, the important thing was that we made the mistake, which is gonna happen in series, but we came back and finished it in overtime. That was the important thing for us.
And being down by 2, especially 1-3, there's something about that score that's just super demoralizing. It does hurt, and especially that early in the game, it does make your nerves a little shaky. And you guys came back, did not let a single goal happen in 4 minutes, and scored 4 in succession. Like that alone is amazing. What did you guys construct a mini game plan in between those goals?
We were making adjustments throughout the whole series. Like we started at the beginning of the series focusing on a few things that would not only help us but benefit us specifically against Quantum. Um, and then throughout the game, we were very vocal with each other in comms, pointing out stylistic changes. So in that last game, we've noticed a 180 switch, like mid-game. Not mid-game, like in between games, between play styles. Like they went from playing conservative slow to just full 8 mode monkey.
Yep.
And we said, like I said before kickoff, I said they're gonna change something up and we gotta be ready for it. And we were able to weather the storm, and I think that was what made the difference, was us being adaptable on the fly, like you said.
Being
That was
adaptable, that is a big part.
very good.
And I mean, well played to you guys. I mean, I don't know. I to end things off here. Do you have any more questions, Carson?
I personally do not. Do you have any questions, Chase?
I mean, I got one question for everyone here, except the players. Everyone in the chat. Who is gonna win the Scrub Cup final? Is it gonna be the Wingdings or is it gonna be the Bobcats? We'll find
I
out.
predicted Quantum to win, and now I predict the Wingdings to win. Peace out.
All right, peace out, Ashton.
We have
Well,
some
I
very
mean-
conflicting decisions by both teammates.
Well, Carson.
One decided in very hard will that they're gonna win, and one decided in very hard will that they're gonna lose.
Well, I mean, who knows, man? Who knows how they won? But anyways, Carson, sometime later this week, I'm not sure when, but man, oh man, will this Scrub Cup Finals be a good one? Don't even worry about it. Don't even
Dang,
worry
we're not
about.
ever gonna
Don't even
have a
worry about when it's gonna
Bobcats
happen.
caster?
Once you see that notification, we're live. Everyone's gonna come. Everyone's
All
gonna
right,
come.
we will
and join the
post a
stream.
date.
We will post a date. Everyone, be ready for that matchup. But as we end things off tonight here, Bobcats win it in 5. Well played to them. Quantum, obviously, not the team to take it home tonight. But what a season for them. Hopefully they don't take it too hard. But man, Any last thoughts on this series?
I think both teams played excellently, but again, Bobcats they did their best and they did
They did
4-1.
their
All
job.
very close games.
Did their job. All close games. Maybe say like we said yesterday, the series looks like it was not 4-1 for how close the games were.
Hey, both series on both semifinals were 4-1.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
And both are pretty close. Well, in
well,
games, not series score.
as we'll see.
Hopefully we get a game 7
Well,
finals. All
yeah,
I'm
I mean,
saying.
that would be
Can you
amazing.
can you
Game 7
can you
finals.
fabricate that for me, please?
Oh,
I really
man.
want that.
Well,
No,
you'll see it.
but
You'll see it, guys. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. What are you guys doing? We say it all the time. What are you guys doing? It's freaking Sunday night. Go watch football or something. Go do something productive other than watching the RLSA. Actually, no, give us money. I'm joking.
give us some money. Shut up.
Anyways, thank you. We appreciate everyone watching the semifinals. Hopefully, you were rooting for the Bobcats. If you're rooting for Quantum, we personally hate you. We will be sending in a report for a hate
Chase
crime.
again. There. He is speaking for himself.
And may I say, what a series. Thank you all for joining us. It's been Chase, along with Carson.
Yes, sir.
Thank you guys, and we will see you guys in the Scrub Cup finals. Don't miss it.
See you there.